Hey, what's up, guys? So today I just wanted to talk about how you can try and get yourself out of debt as soon as possible and ways on how you can do it. So right now, if you are in debt and you're accumulating interest day after day, month after month on your credit cards, or whatever it is, debt is not great. You want to get out of that as soon as possible. Sometimes if you're in debt for, let's say, good debt, like businesses, and you're maybe you're on a business loan or something like that, that's good debt. That's debt that you can maybe pay off, debt that has no interest, that you can pay off in 10, 20 years. Even sometimes when it comes to mortgages, that's good debt as well. That's debt that you can pay off in 20, 30 years. Sorry, there's a little fruit fly or whatever the hell that is. That's debt you can pay off in a few years, or sorry, 30 years. And that's something that's going to be adding to your equity. That's good debt. But the bad debt, the consumer debt, the credit card debt, that's debt that you want to get rid of immediately and as soon as possible. And I'm going to give you guys ways on how you can do it if you're in debt. So just stay tuned, guys. So number one is that you need to, well, you don't need to, but you should think about getting rid of your car and just owning a family vehicle. So if you own a family vehicle, right, 3, 4 people on one vehicle, you're gonna save at least $5,000 to $6,000 on car costs per year, right? If you think about it, your car might be costing you, insurance every month, gas every month, maintenance top up, car wash, all these things, winter tires, all these things are costing every year that you could be putting towards paying off your debt. And now you don't have to, for 10 years, have a family car. Just for 1 year or 2 years or even 6 months, just so you can save up enough money to pay off your debt. That's all you need to do, is a small sacrifice of not having your own vehicle so you can use all that excess income to pay off your debt. That's number one, guys. Number two is that you can now save on groceries as well. So what you can do is focus on purchasing things in bulk, non-perishable items, cereal, canned goods, things that are not gonna expire quickly. You can also buy things in bulk. You can go to places like Costco, bulk stores, where you can get meat in big packages for a cheaper price, and you can deep freeze it. If you can deep freeze it, you can even get bread, freeze it, things like that, and then you can eat it over, months and months and weeks. So that is also going to help you save on groceries, and then you can use that excess income to pay off your debt. What you can also do is you can focus on living cheaper. So instead, maybe you're renting a place that's out of your expenses, out of your budget. What you can do is now move back in with parents. You can move in with friends. Invite your friends to come live with you. 1 or 2 friends that are trustworthy, then that will pay the rent. You can invite them to live with you, and then you can have them pay you, a certain amount of income, and then you can use that income for maybe 6, 7 months to pay off your debt. Because there's definitely, you may know people that want a place to stay. They can sleep in the living room. They can sleep in, you can kind of make a little room out of maybe like, something. You can figure something out, some sort of living arrangements, and then whatever income they pay you, you go ahead and you pay that off on your debt. And you just tell them, hey, I'm looking for someone to live with me for 5, 6 months. It doesn't have to be for 10 years, just a short term, so you can pay off that debt aggressively. What you can also do is you can also figure out ways on how you can what was my third one as well. For I should have really wrote this down, but the other way how you can also save in that is you get a second job. So you get a second job, or you can also pick up extra shifts at work. And remember, this is not for 5 years, this is not for 10 years, this is just for 6 months or up to a year. So you pick up extra shifts at work, or you get a second job, and then that helps to pay down on some of that debt. So once you get that second job or those extra shifts, you could be making an extra $500 a month, an extra $1,000 a month, and that will pay off that high interest debt, that consumer debt, as soon as possible. So you don't have to accumulate interest and then end up paying $10,000 over the principal payment, or $5,000 or $2,000 over the principal payment. So try to get that high interest consumer debt gone as soon as possible, and use these ways that I told you in the video. Start slowly. You don't have to go aggressively and do everything, but just figure out which one works for you best, and start to implement that in your life, in your everyday life. So if you guys like this video, subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you guys